Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Leah Toshia. Welcome. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of my go-to and favorite hairstyles. I did do a video like this quite a while back, but my hair was longer. I think it was one of my first few videos on YouTube. So I'll have that link below if you haven't seen it, but I have been meaning to do an updated version of that video, and I have gotten requests from you guys to do a hair video now that my hair is short. So that's what we're gonna do today. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video, follow your girl on Instagram, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have a few hairstyles that I want to show you guys. All of them are pretty simple. I would say that they're more like your everyday hairstyles. I've always been into doing hair, so when I was younger, I did do a lot of creative type of hairstyles, but now that I'm older, I kind of stick to more regular everyday hairstyles. So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. Some of the looks my hair will be straight, and then some of them my hair is gonna be waved. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm starting off with not freshly cleaned hair. My hair is a few days dirty and it does have some dry shampoo in it. This is the one I usually use. It is the Dry Bar Detox Clear Invisible Dry Shampoo. I really like this one because my hair is dark, and even when my hair was blonde, my roots were still dark. So I tend to go for this one because it barely leaves a white cast at all. Even when my hair is freshly clean, I usually put dry shampoo and some kind of spray in it to give it more of a grit. When my hair is extremely clean and extremely slick, it's just harder to style and it gets a little flat when it's like that. So products are your best friend. But this is going to be the first hairstyle. It is just a sleek, straight hairstyle with a middle part, but I think that it looks really cute and makes you look a little bit more put together. And it even looks really good when you're nice and dressed up and have a full beat face and you're going somewhere. I just love this style. It's super quick and easy, and I think it looks really cute. So for this hairstyle, all you're gonna need is some sort of comb or something to part your hair with, one small hair tie, and then something like a scrunchie or a hair tie, like a regular size hair tie, or some sort of clip. These aren't necessary for the hairstyle, but it is necessary to do the hairstyle, if that makes sense, and you'll see in just a minute. I already have my hair straightened, obviously, so you'll want to straighten your hair, or you can wave it, but I personally like this look a lot when it's sleek and straight. And I already have my hair in a middle part. The first thing you're gonna do is just part your hair 1 to 2 inches back. If you have shorter hair, just take a little bit of a wider section. And if you see me look this way, my mirror is this way, so that is why I'm looking this way. But you're just gonna take the hair, like I said, 1 to 2 inches back, and just drag it down to your ear and part it. And it'll look something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're not gonna see that part, but once you have it parted, you're gonna take either that hair tie or one of those clips, and you're just gonna clip the rest of this hair back. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Obviously try to part it at the top at the same spot that you did the other side so that it is nice and even. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Once I have my 2 sections like this, I will try to tie or clip up my hair in some way just to get it off your neck for a minute, because that's where we're going to tie these pieces. Then you are just going to take these pieces and put them behind your ears and make it as flat as possible. If you're the type of girl that likes to slick it down with product, can definitely do that. When my hair is too slicked down to my little ass pea-size head, it does not look good on me. So I personally don't use gel to slick it down, but you definitely could. I just take the easy route, and I like to do it without any product personally, because then I can take it out and still have my hair normal the next day and not have a whole bunch of gel in it, because I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it like once a week. And then you're just gonna take that small hair tie and you're gonna tie those pieces underneath your hair at the back of your neck as tight and as low as you can. You don't want it sticking out. And then just make sure again that these pieces are nice and slick. And then you're just gonna take the rest of the hair down, and now you have this cute little slicked back look. And you can either leave these pieces to hang over your ears and you can kind of see how it's slicked down in the front behind your ears, or you can put these bits behind your ears as well, and the pieces that you tied underneath just helps keep these pieces tucked behind your ear without flopping forward every 2 seconds. But this is the final look. Okay, and then this next style is also very simple, but this one's going to have a braid. So this is what it looks like. It's just a side part with a fun little messy braid pinned on the side. I think this is such a cute hairstyle for when you're just bored of wearing your hair down, but you also don't want to put it up, but you want it to look just a little different than what you do every single day. So for this look, all you're gonna need is, again, a comb or something to part your hair with, one little hair tie, and or some bobby pins. You could do without the hair tie, but you're definitely gonna need the bobby pins. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is part my hair to the side. So there's a couple ways that you can do this braid. You can just do it as a regular braid if you don't know how to French braid. I'm just gonna speed through this part, but if you don't know how to French braid, I don't know, let me know. I'd be happy to do a video teaching you how, or there's tons of videos on YouTube already teaching you how to French braid. But I'm just gonna braid this section really quick and then we'll move on to how to make it nice and messy before we pin it back. So once you have your braid in, what we're gonna do is pull pieces out of the braid to make it messy and more chunky. So what you're gonna do is just holding the braid, you're gonna take the pieces of the braid and just pull them out a bit and make it nice and messy. It's okay if it looks crazy because that's kind of the point. So you're really just gonna mess with the braid until you get it nice and crazy how you want it. If your hair needs more texture in order to do this, product will help a lot. So once you have your braid how you want it, you will just take a few bobby pins and just pin it wherever you want it pinned. I'm gonna pin it right here behind my ear. And I did kind of push it up a little bit. Whenever I can create volume, I will do it because my head is so freaking small. And then this is what it ends up looking like, but I just think that it's so cute and super easy. Again, I didn't do anything else with the rest of my hair, and yet I look a lot more put together and like I did something even though I barely did anything. So this is the finished look. Okay, so for these next few hairstyles, I am gonna go off camera and curl my hair first. I do already have, I think, 2 videos on my channel showing you how I curl my hair with a flat iron, but if you do want an updated one with short hair, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and I will be right back. Okay, I am back and this is basically the next hairstyle. It is just parted down the middle, very simple and waved. I just leave the ends more straight. I think that when you add a lot of volume and texture sprays into the hair and dry shampoos, it comes out really tousled and pretty. It is just a very simple, easy, everyday, messy wave. The next hairstyle is also super easy. We're literally just keeping the same hair and you're just gonna add an accessory. So for this look, all you're going to need is a headband of some sort. This is the headband that I have for this look. It's just a black chunky one and this one is from Target. But all you're gonna do is you're just gonna put the headband kind of in the center of your hair and then you can just kind of mess with the hair around it. You can put more or less hair in the front part of the headband. This is what it ends up looking like and I absolutely love it. I am not the girliest girl that you'll ever come across, but we love a Serena and Blair moment. I'm super into it. Let me know what you guys think about headbands and these chunky headbands that are making a comeback. I personally think it's a really cute look. You can just leave your everyday hair as is, but if you want to add just a little something, all you have to do is toss this headband on and it literally takes 2 seconds. Okay, so this next look is also going to include some accessories. And this particular look I like because you can do it in a casual way or you can do it in a very dressy way if you are wearing some sort of gown or dress as well. So all you're gonna need for this look, a comb to part your hair or just something to part your hair, and then either some fun clips that you have. These are the ones I have. They're just a bunch of different kinds of pearls. These I got from Amazon, but if you have any other clips, even just regular bobby pins will work for this. It's totally dependent on your style and the look that you're going for. So for this look, we are gonna do a side part again. So I'm just gonna take my comb or whatever you have. You can use your finger, you can use a pencil, and just part your hair to the side. And then all you're gonna do is take your bobby pins, your clips, whatever you have, and you're just gonna put a ton of them down the side that has the least amount of hair on it. You kind of want to place them all different, if that makes sense. You'll see in just a minute. So just take your clips and place them however you want. With this style, in my opinion, less is not more. More is more. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my comb and I'm just going to tease the back just a little bit. I feel like my hair is always flat because I have such a small head. But this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so this next look is one of my go-tos. This is my default hairstyle these days. When I'm just not feeling it, when I feel like my hair is not cooperating, this is what I do. It's a very, very simple ponytail, but I make it look a little bit better by having pieces in the front that are curled. So for this look, all you're gonna need is a hair tie. My hair is obviously already curled, but if your hair was straight, if my hair was straight before I did this, I would just put my hair in a ponytail and then curl the front bits, and you don't have to worry about fixing the rest of it. So what I do when I do this hairstyle is I kind of pull it back how I would want it, and then I just go ahead and grab the pieces that I want. And then I like to take pieces from the front down here as well and take those out, maybe from the side too, just to make it look a little bit messier. We just don't want to make it look too much like we tried. And then I will secure my hair with a hair tie. And then what I do to make the ponytail look less slicked down to my head is I will just take these back pieces and pull it out. And people always ask me, like, how do I get my ponytails like this? Girl, you just pull the bits out that you want. I don't know, my head is just small, okay? I've had to do this forever, my whole life. So this I thought was normal. And then this is how it ends up looking. So it's messy, it's quick, you just threw it in a ponytail. These pieces in front, for some reason, if I look really rough, just makes me feel like I look a little less rough. I would even do this to a wedding in a nice dress. I think it looks really nice and you can throw on a pretty pair of earrings. So instead of just your regular bland ponytail, you zhuzhed it up by having some curled bits in front. And it's just that simple, but this is the finished look. This next hairstyle is one of my favorites because it is perfect for when your hair is disgustingly dirty and you haven't had time to wash it. There's no saving it. You should have washed it 2 days ago. What are you gonna do? This is my favorite hairstyle for that. It is cute just in general, but this is my favorite go-to like dirty hairstyle look. It is just 2 cute little low space buns with a hat, and by adding that fringe in front again, it just looks so trendy and cute, and no one has to know that your hair is disgusting. So for this look, all you're gonna need is 2 hair ties and a hat, and then just a comb or something to part your hair. You're just gonna part your hair down the back like you would for pigtails. And then I'm just gonna yank these pieces out. Yank sounds really aggressive. You're just going to gently pull these pieces out that you want to hang down in the front. And then for the space buns at the bottom, I am just gonna do a quick messy bun. So I just kind of grab the hair and not pull it through all the way and twist it around, and then twist around the hair tie as many times as you can. I tighten it, pull it, and then you can tuck pieces in wherever it fell out. And then even though we're gonna put the hat on, I'm still weird and I like to pull the pieces out. And when I pull the pieces out, it actually makes the bun look cuter. So even though you're not gonna see this top part under the hat, to me it makes the bun look better, if that makes sense. Then we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then you can totally leave it like this and just throw on like a hoop earring. Like that's a whole look and a whole vibe in my opinion. But if you're just feeling like your hair's really gross or whatever, you're just feeling like a hat, you can throw the hat on as well. Okay, I went ahead and put the hoop earring on so you can get the full effect, because whenever I do this look, I do put on the hoop earring. It's just not complete without the hoop earring. So I put it in, and this is the finished look. Okay, and this next hairstyle is also one of my go-tos. And actually this look is in my last hairstyles video when my hair was really long. I still do this same hairstyle because I love it so much. All it is a high bun on the top of your head with those front pieces down. It just looks so cute no matter what you're wearing, in my opinion. This is one of my all-time favorite hairstyles. All you're gonna need for this hairstyle is 2 hair ties. I personally find that it's easier to use 2 when your hair is short. And then you're just gonna need some bobby pins, or if you are going to some sort of event or something, you could use some really cute clips or like decorative hair pieces that you would want to be seen in the back. So either bobby pins or a really cute clip. Okay, so for this style, it's gonna be really similar to the low ponytail with the front pieces, but it's gonna be high. So same thing, I'm just gonna pull my hair back. I like to try to keep the part a little bit and then have bumps and texture at the top as opposed to a slick back. If you like a slick back, you can do it that way as well. So once I kind of have it where I want it, pieces will fall down if your hair is short, and that's totally fine. But once my hair is where I want it, I'm just gonna grab those pieces that I want to take out. With this type of look, you could just do like a mini piece like that, and I still think it's really cute. For this look today, we're gonna do a lot of it, and then I'm just gonna switch the ponytail to the other side and do the same thing. Then I'm just going to put the rest of my hair in a ponytail, and then I kind of manipulate the bumps to be where I want them to be. Don't worry about these bits right now because we will address that in just a minute. Then you are just gonna take your ponytail, and I don't technically twist it up like this and then do it. I kind of just take it as it is and wrap it around. And I kind of just keep wrapping. So as these pieces start to loosen up as I wrap it, I just let it do that until it looks something like that. Then I'm gonna take the second hair tie and just wrap that around 2 times. And then if your bun looks crazy or if you don't like the shape of it, you can manipulate it and tuck pieces into the hair tie. Or if you're more comfortable, you can just bobby pin it however you want to do it. And then for these pieces that have fallen down, I personally just kind of take it all together and twist it and then pin it up. I'm not too picky about how it looks back there. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just take a bunch of bobby pins, pin it up, and you just look a little bit like nice in my opinion. But yeah, this is the finished look. This next hairstyle is so cute, and you can definitely do it if your hair is short or long. It is gonna have a braid, so you do need to know how to braid. All it is a inside out braid right down the middle at the top with a cute little messy bun or top knot bun towards the back. So for this look, all you're gonna need is 2 little hair ties and a comb to part your hair. So first you're gonna take your comb and you are going to make 2 side parts. I'm not too picky, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to make it even on both sides if you can. Okay, so this is what the part is gonna look like. I just have a side part there, a side part there, and I tried to make it as straight as I could in the back, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. And then I forgot to mention this, you might need a hair tie or a clip or something just to pull the rest of your hair back out of the way. Then you're just gonna braid this piece back, and I like to do an inside out braid. I know it's called something. A Dutch braid? Is it called a Dutch braid? I don't know. But just a quick little tutorial, I guess. All you're gonna do is divide the hair into 3 pieces, and each piece is gonna go over towards the middle. So I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna go over, and then I'm gonna grab a little piece of hair. Same thing with this outer piece. You're gonna go over the middle piece, grab some hair, and it's just a pattern of taking each outside piece and crossing over the middle. You're gonna go over, grab some hair, and so on until you braid it all the way back. Once you're done with your braid, you're just gonna take one of the hair ties and secure it. And then for the braid, I am gonna loosen it up and kind of pull the pieces out and make it more of a chunky braid. You can leave it like this, but I like to make it messy. So I'm just gonna take those pieces and pull them out just a bit. Okay, so now that I messed up the braid, this is what it looks like. And all you're gonna do is loop it around, and I'll kind of hold it in place where I want it to go. Once I have it how I want it, I'm gonna take that second hair tie and just secure the bun in place. This part is optional, you don't have to do this, but you can take a few bobby pins reshape the bun how you want it. So for instance, for this look, I don't like the bun to be too tall. In other looks, I love it to be tall. In this one, I like it to be a little bit more flat. So I'm just gonna take the bun and kind of push it down and then take some bobby pins and then secure it in place. And then this is the finished look. I just tucked the hair behind my ears. You can definitely leave it out, however you want to do it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit different, but it's still simple and something that you could do every day. And then last but not least, we're gonna do a really cute bubble braid. I think with braids, people think that if you don't have long, luxurious hair that you can't do fun braids like this. So I'm gonna show you that you can. So for this look, all you're gonna need is, again, a comb to part your hair, and then just a bunch of these small hair ties. So first, all you're gonna do is part your hair down the middle like we did for the two little space buns. And you're just gonna secure one side out of the way. And then we're gonna make our first section. So my first section is just gonna be this triangle right here. That's how much hair I'm taking for it. But before we start, if you do want those front pieces, go ahead and pull those out. Okay, so you're just gonna take that section and you're gonna take a hair tie and just tie it off. Then you're gonna make your next section. I'm kind of just doing like 1.5 inch sections, I would say. And then you're just gonna take your next hair tie and tie it off. Something else I would keep in mind that I don't think a lot of people focus on when they're doing French braids or some kind of pigtail braid. A lot of people end up with their braids like down the side like this. That's because you're putting your arms that way. But if you want the braid or whatever you're doing to go backwards more, then you have to make sure to do it in that way and not drag it down towards the front. Then just taking my next section, which for me is right behind the ear, and tying that section off, again, focusing it more backwards and not downwards towards the front of my face. And then once you get to the end, there's a couple ways that you can do the end, but we're gonna do that after we pull out some of the bubbles. So not the top section, but the sections in between the hair ties, if that makes sense. I am just gonna pull them out a little bit. And then for the end of your hair, you could leave it like this in a ponytail. You could even continue the bubbles down. Here, I'll show you what that looks like. So this is one side done. I'm gonna go do this other side off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and this is the finished look. It honestly does not take very long to do at all. I probably did this one in like 2 minutes tops. And I just think that it is such a cute look and something different than your traditional French braids. And not only that, you don't have to know how to braid at all to do this look. But yeah, those are all of the hairstyles that I wanted to share with you today. If you want to see even more hairstyles with short hair, please let me know. I'd be happy to do a part 2. Thank you guys again so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Kinda new with apologies.